Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. Crazy, it's New Year's Eve. I am about to do my eyebrows. Manny got me these eyebrow stencils for Christmas, and I want to try them out. So I think I'm gonna try this one. I'm not talking super loud like I usually do because Zion is in our room asleep and he's right next to me. So first I'm gonna put my foundation on. So anyway, I'm using this foundation that's from this place. If you guys watched the Christmas morning vlog, I talked about it. Manny got me stuff from there. It's called Miss A, and they have locations, I guess, in Dallas, which I want to go. But they have makeup products for like $1. And y'all, this foundation is the whole vibe. Like, I love it. I've been wearing it. It is very good and so inexpensive. Like $1 foundation. Pretty wild. And it covers beautifully. It's just a really good foundation. And this sponge came from there. I'm going to do a whole video about them, like probably within the next week, because I have the stuff still in the box so that I can do the video other than these things I'm using right now. But this is literally the equivalent to a beauty blender, like an actual, like the beauty blender brand, which if you're a makeup lover, it's really hard to find an exact dupe for a beauty blender. Usually they feel different even if they work well. This one, to me, same thing. It's amazing. So I mean, I ordered this stuff online, but they do have locations, or at least a location, I don't know how many, in Dallas. And we live in Texas, if you're new. We live in a small town in Texas, and it's near Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, that kind of area. So that's where we live, but yeah, we're a couple hours away from Dallas. So we did IVF to conceive our son, and so we did IVF in Dallas, and actually in Plano. But Dallas is kind of funny, like all of those areas around Dallas, they just call Dallas, even though they're technically other little surrounding towns, but basically Dallas. I love Dallas. I love going there, so we need to go on a trip soon to check out the store, and there's a couple other places I want to check out there too. I'm using the Morphe concealer. So today, on today's agenda, we don't have much. We always do New Year's Eve communion. So at our church, we have open communion, where basically somebody just goes and opens the church, and we just have like come and go, like with families. So like Manny, Zion, and I will go in and do communion. Zion won't be having any communion elements, but he'll be there with us. It's so crazy that this year we have our baby. Last year for New Year's communion, I was pregnant, and it's just how much has changed in a year. Crazy. Didn't even know if he was going to be a boy or a girl at that time. But anyway, well, if he was a boy, he was already what he was going to be, but if he was a boy or a girl. And anyway, so yeah, we have our New Year's communion tonight, and so we just go in whenever you want to during the time frame that it's open and available. We usually go pretty much as soon as the church is open. We've never had to open the church. We do work at the church. If you're new, we're on staff at a church in Texas, but we actually have never opened the church for New Year's Eve communion. Somebody else always does that. So we just kind of get to go and enjoy communion. You know, if you're in ministry, typically you're there doing those things, so it really is really nice to just go and like do communion as a family on New Year's Eve. So I think it's a really special thing that we do. I really enjoy it. It's not like a super long thing or anything like that. My family, our church is big on like family time and stuff, and so when it comes to like New Year's, Christmas Eve, all of that, I don't do anything that takes a whole lot of time away from family, because obviously, you know, we want people spending time and enjoying their family. But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of all we have planned. We have to go to that. I mean, as a staff member, you have to go to those things, but also I just genuinely enjoy going, so I would go anyway. I think it's really just a really special way to, you know, leave a year and to go into a new year. Doing communion, there's just something so special about that, and I really enjoy it. So I recommend that to you guys if you're going into a new year and all that kind of stuff. Like, kind of, you know, being intentional about like doing communion as a family and things like that. It might seem weird if you've never done that like outside of a church setting, but you can do it right in your living room. Like, there's something so important, I feel like, in that, and I've really been discovering that more even recently than before. So I just think it's very important. But anyway, so I'll talk more about New Year's too, and like, I know I'm talking kind of quiet, but this is probably how normal people talk. Just to me, it's really quiet. But anyway, so for the new year, I always kind of try, I don't always, I've done this like one other time. I'm acting like I'm really, you know, I'm doing it, but I like the idea of, and I've done it one other time, coming up with a word for the new year. And so it wasn't this past year because I was already pregnant. So the year before that, my word for the year was expectation. And I kind of had felt like I'd gotten to a place where I was, you know, in the pits of infertility at that time. And I was kind of like losing my expectancy. You know what I mean? I was just kind of like going through the motions and whatever, but I wasn't really expecting anything from God. And I wasn't really expecting him to like do a miracle. You know what I mean? I was just kind of like trying to survive. And so I really felt like he laid on my heart during that time, like, I want you to expect more. I want you to, you know, have this childlike faith and expectation in what I'm able to do. And so that was my word that year. Well, this year, I don't even know what I did last year. I think last year I was just focused on, oh, that looks really good. It's clean. I like that. I didn't bring it down far enough, but that's my bad. Because I don't think I was holding it down far enough, but I like the shape of it a lot. Oh yeah, that's crisp. That's really nice. Does that not look so much better than my eyebrows usually look? Wow. This whole thing is a vibe. But anyway, so, that was my year, y'all. That was my word that year. Well, then last year, I don't know what I did. I guess just have a baby. I don't know. That was all that was on my mind. This year, my word, I think, and I saw somebody post about this being their word another year. I didn't just make this up, but words are words, right? There's only so many. I think I want my word to be delight. And so when I say my word, I want this to be like the word that I pray on, the word that I meditate on, the word that I really seek out and try to live my life by, right, for this new year. And so I think I want it to be delight. What I like about that is, I just felt like God spoke to me through that actually, but what I like about it is it's not about doing, right? And it's not about like, what can I accomplish? Because I have a lot of things I want to accomplish this year, but I'm the type of person that I can get so caught up in that I miss the moment. You know what I mean? Like, I get so caught up in like, well, when we buy a house, when we do this, when we do, you know what I mean? And it's always when we accomplish this that I kind of miss the moment. And especially now being a mom, I'm being very intentional about not missing out on this moment, not just looking to the future or looking to what's going to happen next, but really enjoying and delighting in this moment. And I think it also speaks to the fact that the Father, I mean, I'm still seeking it out. I don't have every answer on this word, but the Father delights in us. You know, he delights in you and he delights in me, and he doesn't just want something out of us, you know, but he takes delight in the fact that we're his children. And I think for me being in ministry especially, I have wrestled before with feeling like I have to do to be loved. I don't know if that's like really deep or if you guys understand, but I have felt a lot like, well, if I don't do good enough, and I think it's such a typical lie from the enemy, but if I don't do enough, if I'm not good enough, you know, I won't be loved. This thing is wonderful. I mean, I'm still obviously learning how to use it, and I'm using this little tiny mirror, but it just gives you this perfect shape. Anyway, so I was like, I really think that I want delight to be my word, you know, just to take delight in the little things, but also to understand that the Father delights in me, that he doesn't just want something from me, but he actually takes delight in me being his child. And so, I don't know, I was just, when I saw that, God just really spoke to me, because I was kind of looking for a word like, you know, something that I can accomplish, and like, what can I do this year, and how can I, you know, change the world, and like, you know, just my personality, I feel like I have to do everything. And I think just taking delight in the moment, taking delight in the Father, you know, taking time to do that, not just sitting down to ask him what he wants me to do or tell him what I want him to do, but to sit down and just take delight in being a child of God, and just take delight that I have access to him in this way. And so, I don't know, let me know in the comments if you guys have a word for the year. I think that's so interesting. It's such an interesting concept, and I just feel like praying and meditating on those things is really life-changing. And so, I don't know, let me know what your word is. If you don't have one, or you have never done one, I encourage you guys, if you're married, don't talk about it with your spouse. If you're not, do it on yourself. You know, do just a word for the year for yourself, and it's going to look different every year. Some years you may have more of a something to accomplish type of word, you know what I mean? And then some years you might have more of a, you know, delight, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just, I'm excited about that, and excited about the new year. I mean, who isn't, right? We always say that, but I just really feel excited for what God is doing, and he's not done. He's not finished. So another thing is we've been kind of dealing with, almost forgot to prime my eyes. Let me do that real quick. We've been kind of dealing, I know this is a long clip. We've been kind of dealing though, I like to just hang out though. So anyway, we've been kind of dealing with my nephew, my little baby nephew, my brother's son. And I can say this now because they'd made a post about it. I don't want to say anything before because this isn't my business to share, but I won't share all of the details. I will just ask for prayer. Honestly, we don't know all of the details. It's really been hard, but he's 2 months. He's around 2 months old. I guess he'll be 3. Yeah, he'll be 3 months in January. So he's almost 3 months old, but he is, or maybe he just turned 2 months. Honestly, he's born in October. Okay. But he's having some health issues that have been really scary. And like I said, his mom made a post about it. So she, you know, it's public now. It's not just, I mean, it was never really private, but I just am always cautious. I don't like to share people's, you know, information. I share a lot about my own life, but I know that not everybody likes that, you know, I mean, they don't care if I do it, but not everybody wants their life shared. So, well, she did make a post about it. So, again, I won't give all the details. There's a lot that goes into it, but he is stable right now, and he is okay, but it's just scary, and it's stressful, and it's really hard on them. I haven't met him in person yet, you know, because I haven't been home. Y'all, I haven't been to Indiana in 2 years. More than that, actually. It was 2 years at Christmas, so it's been like 2 years and a week. And that's just wild for me. Like, I've never gone that long. It's really hard for me, to be honest. I've really been struggling with it here recently, especially now having Zion. My family has been here. Most of them have been here at least one time during that time frame, but it's hard. And I know, like, we haven't seen Manny's side of the family in about 3 years since we went to England, and he had gone 8 years before that. So I feel like a moron complaining, you know, because it's like people have way longer. But I just have a very clingy personality, to be honest, with like family and things like that. And so it's particularly hard for me. So anyway, that's kind of where we've been. But the next couple months, we're hoping to make a trip, and we'll take you guys along. But yeah, just be praying for my nephew. His name's Jericho, and he's a sweet little guy, and I can't wait to meet him. So the past couple days, I've been using this Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. It's Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette from her collab with Morphe. I am obsessed with it. I think it's such a pretty neutral palette. There's just a lot of pretty colors in it. I'm gonna try these like shimmery ones real quick. It looks really pretty. Oh yeah, that's super pretty. Birthday, it's called Birthday Suit. And I am gonna wear my wig today, so if you missed that vlog, I got away from Amazon. I'm about to buy some more wigs. I'm obsessed. So I'm gonna wear my wig, but I don't have a wig grip or like anything to hold it down with. I know some people glue them. The girl that I watch uses wig grips. I don't have anything like that. I need to order something. So it's not gonna be like, you know, as secure as it will be after I get my wig grip. But I'm just gonna be hanging out today, so it should be fine. And it has like adjustable thing on the inside, so it stays on pretty well. But I'm excited about that wig, you guys. It has like made my whole life. Okay, Zion is awake from his nap. I slammed that door. Manny always says I slam that. He's awake from his nap, and he is in the back actually in his seat. Me and him are going to go to the store to get a few things that I wanted for snacks tonight. Manny's doing some work on the computer. He has a video to edit for the church. He's finishing that up, so we're gonna go get a few little snackies. Okay, so real quick before we get out, he's in a great mood as usual. He's just like the happiest baby. But I literally prayed that we would get a spot up close, because honestly he's so heavy, and carrying his car seat for me is like, because obviously he can't walk, and I don't want to just take him out of it because I'm gonna have to be getting things in there, and I'm not super comfortable just putting him in the cart yet. Obviously he's still not sitting like totally unassisted and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna bring his cart in, or his car seat in, and I was like, it's gonna be so heavy to carry all the way to the carts and whatever, because his car seat is super heavy, and he's like up 20 pounds or more at this point. So anyway, I pull up and somebody's backing out. There's a spot just for me up front, and a cart. There is a cart right up front in front of the spot, so I can just use that cart. So that is the favor of God on our lives. I'm serious. I have to ring in the new year with my wig. We are headed to New Year's communion. Then I'm gonna come back and put a little charcuterie board together. And oh goodness, I'm going to like the light. You are? And yeah, we're not gonna be gone too long, but we're rocking the wig tonight. Okay, went to communion, and now I'm gonna make my little charcuterie board. It's just gonna be a little, it's not gonna be super fancy at all. I didn't get very many things. I just wanted basically some snacks. It's not really gonna be much of a charcuterie board probably, but got some snacks going. Manny's actually cooking dinner. It's gonna be good. Okay, so all I'm gonna be doing for this charcuterie board, or this little snack board that I'm gonna make real quick, is I'm gonna put some of this spinach artichoke dip with some chips, some tortilla chips, some cheese, also some of this hard salami, some blueberries, pickles. I have Ritz crackers as well, and habanero barbecue almonds. So I'm just gonna do that just for a little snack plate for throughout the night, just for us. Zion is taking his final nap of the day, and then he'll get up for a little while, and then it'll be bedtime. So when he gets up for a little while, he'll eat again, and I probably try to give him some like avocado or something. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for the night. We're not really doing anything. It's just easier, honestly, when it's like nighttime, bedtime, just keep in that routine if at all possible. So we're not really doing anything. We never really do, honestly, for New Year's Eve anyway. We just like to stay home and hang out with each other and start the new year that way. So that's kind of what we're doing. But yeah, it was my first time wearing the wig somewhere, and it was super fun. I literally feel so good. I love it so much.
It was fun.
What do you mean?
Well, it was fun for every week.
Why was it fun? Because it feels like cool.
What's cool? Like, you feel like a cool person?
Yeah, because it like ladies cool.
What's wrong with you?
Also got some sparkling juice.
What cold?
I'm gonna put it back. We got sparkling grape juice. It's actually pretty cold. My mom and I always did this on New Year's Eve, like every single year. Actually, this kind too. This is just the red one. We always got like red and white for New Year's Eve. In other words, we always got grape and white grape. But anyway, I need to pump and do my little snack board. Okay, so I don't have a board. So we're using this plate that my sister made for us years ago. It has A on it for our last name. Oh, we do. But yeah, I actually did not have a board, so I guess this is going to be the board. I don't think it's supposed to be like an actual board, but you know what? It's just going to be our own version, like what everything I do is, because I never have what I'm actually supposed to have, so we'll try it out. Okay, so I did our little snack board. Manny's actually finishing. He's making some African food. I'm making jollof, Manny. Jollof rice. If you missed that one vlog where he forgot to get the rice last time he made it, but this time he remembered that part. So we're gonna have food and have our little snacks. I'm gonna show you our little snacks. We'll probably add more of certain things if we need it, but I didn't want to put like everything and then just not eat it because obviously just the two of us. And I spread it out to look like a little more than it is because I wanted to like fill up the plate, but let me show you. So yeah, it looks pretty good. So I have salami, pickles, cheese, almonds, or like habanero almonds, crackers, and then spinach spinach artichoke dip in the middle with chips around it and blueberries. So super good. Okay, I'm having some blueberries and banana. Never had blueberries. He's had a couple bites already, but oh, that's good. There's new bowls. You can with baby led weaning, which if you watched the last vlog, I said baby led weaning, and Manny thinks that's the funniest thing ever. I actually turn this baby monitor down. I get so used to that noise. But anyway, you can just give them blueberries with baby led weaning. You can just flatten them. I just looked it up and literally just give them a full blueberry, and that's fine to do. But I'm scared, so I mashed everything up. But it's pretty good, isn't it? He hated bananas last time. I mean, he didn't like, he ate them, but he every time looked at me like, what in the world is that? And he didn't try to get them. But this time he's kind of leaning for it, so I tasted it. It tastes pretty good. And they were good blueberries. Some are real sour, but these were sweet, so I think he likes that. And I know with beginning foods, you really shouldn't give fruits right off the bat because they say they won't eat vegetables, but I am. Honestly, we're just kind of trying random things right now. I have a feeling he's going to be the kind of boy that will eat just about anything. I'm like that. Manny's like that. We're not real picky eaters, so I think that he will kind of be the same. He seems to, I mean, even if he doesn't seem like he loves it, he eats it. So I think he's going to be fine with that. I think really the faces he makes is more because of the texture. I think he likes the flavor. I think the texture just throws him off because obviously he's just used to milk. So you guys let me know in the comments. I've gotten some messages from people about, you know, what they did for their kids and that kind of stuff, different recipes and stuff. Let me know. Right now I'm just trying little things at a time, you know, because we're still obviously brand new, testing, like making sure with allergies and stuff, which I'm believing we're going to be totally good with all of that stuff, but I am trying to take it slow just because of that. That way we'd be able to rule anything out if we needed to. We haven't tried eggs, which is something I really do want to try, but it makes me nervous because I know that's a pretty common one when it comes to the allergies and stuff, which usually is just a rash, but still. So yeah, he's doing pretty good. Usually we put him in his bumbo seat too, but tonight is just easier to just do this. This is his favorite so far. You like the sweets, huh? You like the sweets.
You got sweet gums.
Sweet gums.
Sweet gums.
add some avocado to it sometime. That'll be good. A little avocado banana mixture. What do you think? What are you doing over there? He loves that noise. Hello everybody. So it is, got the wig going again today. I braided it today. I like the way this turned out, but it is Monday, and so Zion and I just got back from the office. We had office hours today. He is currently in bed napping, and I am getting ready to have Christmas / birthday with my friend Krista and her girls. So hopefully Zion will wake up in time, because she said she got him a little gift too, which is really sweet. My makeup is probably wiped off on this side because I've been like rubbing my head on his, like when I put him to sleep and stuff, and I always notice that it like doesn't really rub my makeup off, but just kind of like moves it around, you know. Anyway, so I am about to have Christmas with Krista and her girls, and so we haven't done that yet. It was kind of like a whole thing. I didn't even tell you guys on Sunday. I meant to. I don't think I ever told you guys that, yeah, a couple Sundays ago, we did a, like, our pastor wasn't in service. We did it on the screen. Like, we did kind of like if you've ever seen the satellite campus, because I didn't tell at the time because I don't know what all I could tell at the time because it's kind of like personal stuff. But basically, COVID has been a huge thing right now. I mean, when isn't it? It has been for years, right? But in our little area, it isn't always like super blown up. I mean, there's not that many people here. I think it helps because in small towns, a lot of the time people just kind of stay in that town, and you know, they don't really go that many places. We don't really go that many places, not that often anyway. So it's been pretty contained here. I mean, unless people just don't know they have it. We really haven't had like crazy outbreaks, but there have been like a couple times where a lot of people have had it, and this was one of those times. So just, you know, like trying to protect people and stuff like that, we had to do things differently. So now we're over that, but that's kind of, you know, things were just weird for Christmas with COVID stuff. So Krista and I and her girls haven't even gotten together yet. She was super busy because she had a lot of family stuff, and so we hadn't gotten together yet to do our gifts. Usually we would have done them. I mean, we see each other at work. Like today, we were with each other all day at the office and at the meeting, but her girls aren't there, so we wanted to do it obviously all together. So she's gonna come over, and we're just gonna do a little gift exchange. And it was also Krista's birthday, January 1st, and normally I would have given it to her on her actual birthday. We would have, like, I think was it last year we went to Starbucks on her birthday? Yeah, last year or the year before, me and her and her sister went out for her birthday. But again, it's just been kind of a weird year, and like as far as getting together for that kind of thing, like it's just been really just kind of everything was thrown off for a few days. So now we're getting back in the swing of things, and gonna do a little gift exchange, so that's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Yeah, so I got Krista's birthday gifts and her Christmas presents in one bag. I hate to do that because I know when you have a birthday around Christmas, like that's what you hate, is when people put it all together. But she'll understand. She's not gonna care. But anyway, I'll vlog what we all got each other.
Wow.
It works.
Can you read it? Jewelry, painting, kit.
What's that?
So look, she sees this little girl how she painted her own jewelry.
Oh, thank you so much.
She's so cute.
Look,
She was like, what?
I was gonna try to do it. Look. See all this
Wow.
jewelry too.
And Bella, yours is gonna look kind of weird when you open it, but I tried to do it the best that I could.
Look, you
And
see
you
it's
can
got-
open it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh
It was wrapped kind of weird because nothing that I did put it in looked right, but
Yo, thank
this
you
little guitar
so
stuff.
much.
Girl, did you get a capo?
Yes, and then a guitar tuner.
Nice. And
What is
some
that?
sticks.
So cool. Yes. Oh, what's that?
This is a capo.
What is like?
Well,
Look at how cute.
I
this
know
is.
it helps you play the guitar sometimes. Manny will have to explain the rest.
There. Manny probably wouldn't play the guitar if he didn't have a cable because he uses the cable a lot. But
It helps you play
some
the
people
guitar.
do, some people don't.
Come on.
Let me see your pics. Oh,
You can
those are cool.
Oh my goodness, how excited! We got a guitar or for your mini? Oh, I have ukulele, but no guitar. You want that?
Your girls are like the calmest gift openers. You should see. My mom sent me a video.
I told him to be quiet because your baby is asleep.
My mom sent me a video of my family, the kids opening gifts, and I'm like, you don't even know who got who what. Like, I don't even know.
Are you gonna freak it out?
We got the same. Wait, where is
Y'all
my
think right
girl?
here. Okay, this is really cool.
Sorry.
Painting
So
kit.
you just paint it and then.
Mhm.
It's fine either way.
Okay, now it's y'all's turn.
I bought this way before, well not way before, but even before your little extension situation.
Excellent.
I've been wanting to give it to you for so long.
Okay, it smells amazing. Hair spritz,
It's to help
awesome.
your hair grow. It is. No, it's like all natural. No, I'm saying. It was like when you were telling me a long time ago.
Ooh, okay. Lip scrub. The lip scrub?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's see.
It says lip scrub.
Yeah, well, I thought it said that, but then I was like, is that, am I reading that? I'll smell it if I can. Perfect. Thank you, Krista. That's amazing.
You're welcome. No, oh, you don't.
No, this smell, I think it's this was mine. It smells amazing.
Well, it's not all natural, that Rocasa.
Yes,
so,
and you got me stuff, I think from them another
Yes.
time, that I loved that face stuff. And
Well, this was when you first started trying to tell me out.
oh, yeah.
Read it, Manny.
Read it.
You can read it.
I couldn't really write it in the first place. Usually just like, this is what it says. That
This is what it
really
says.
like that. That is a,
What is it?
remember, it's got birthday stuff in
Okay.
there. You think I'm weird, but just do all kinds of stuff in the bag.
Birthday and Christmas present.
So I'll get the first part out first.
Birthday cake, popcorn clusters.
Originally it was going to be in like a little birthday bag, but you know, you got it in
This is
Christmas bag,
awesome.
so-
Please have one.
Okay, I'll share with y'all.
Get
I'll have all
Yes,
this.
you know me, everything sweet and popcorn and all that.
You have that.
That looks really cute. I've actually never seen this.
Yeah, I
so-
hadn't either.
But
so
I
don't
love
know if it's
crunch
good,
much.
Will you?
Yes, I will. I'll keep going. Yes. I love.
They're from Huda Beauty, and I don't know if the size is even gonna work because it's like
I
they had
have
like 2 sizes and they were all weird. But
Is it
I thought
too
that
small?
might work.
Mama, it's too small.
Hoping to be-
Perfect. They're actually good.
Perfect.
They're really comfy. Thank you
Good.
so much. These are me. I love
Feels too
this.
small than I
I
can
thought they
have
were really
Those
good.
are
I wish
super-
they were way too small so I could have them. Oh, you love that stuff.
Oh, is this like
They take
little-
so much ever in every gift. I'm like just
I know.
I'm way too
Is
wild for
this
it.
like the little self-tanning?
Yes,
outfit?
yes.
Yay, and I
hope
need
that
this.
they're
I need to
good,
put it
but-
all over my whole body.
Those are good.
Right, Kelly for Costa Rica.
You're gonna say
So
something
the
about Costa
whole
Rica?
bottle is gonna be gone tonight.
I literally knew you were gonna say that about Costa Rica.
Ooh, daily hydration moisturizer. Yes.
Chris doesn't sell anything. She's like everything she says. It sounds like it's a good thing.
I was like, you need that.
And a mirror.
You moisturizer. It's really
What is
nice. It's like
She did. She said you need that. I don't know what it is, but you need that.
That's hilarious.
It makes it your
It's
face
so
is
funny.
dry. It keeps it looking young and stuff. So
Keeps looking young. Again.
Shit, I don't know why.
Hey,
you
and
need that.
actually, I asked for some face products for Christmas for my mom, but she got me some things, but I didn't get any moisturizer. And so I have like this whole little routine, and they finished off with like no moisturizer. So this is perfect. Oh, the new one.
Is the actual
I
ones.
know. Y'all should not have done this much.
Is it because you don't like it?
What?
You said you shouldn't have them.
No, I just mean like. It's like they did a lot, and they like really should have put this much money on me, but I'm thankful they did.
This
Oh.
is so funny.
Those are
Oh,
so
girl.
cute. I need you to use that.
You're like, oh,
Listen,
girl.
I love all these colors so much. My other one is broken and
Yeah.
crumbled, so
Mama,
this is perfect.
You can show him the video when he wakes up.
Yeah.
Opening his gift. Oh my goodness. I wanted something like this. Remember for him? I wanted that for
yeah.
him. He's gonna love that. That is so cute. I literally saw something like this and told Manny, like, I want to get something like that, but I never did. That's perfect.
I would see lots of videos of him like playing on it.
Yes, he was gonna love that. He loves stuff like this. Yes, thank you guys. That's so nice.
You like Stella.
You-
Ready? Kids look at you like, you are so crazy.
But he's also my biggest fan.
I mean, you're his biggest.
I'm his biggest fan. I'm his biggest fan.
Ready?
You're so cute.
Get it.
You're so cute.
Get it.
He's not gonna me.
Get it.
He still has a confused look, but he's all about it. He's like, I don't really know why they're here, but I'm happy they are. Oh.
As soon as you said that, he was like, nope.
You got into
Oh,
it.
lay down.
Oh. Stay up with it.
Great work, Bush Baby. That is a good sign. Now, draw it on your paper.
Alright, so I'm jumping on to end this video. I haven't ended it yet, and we are editing. So thank you guys for watching this video. Knocking my glasses off. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you. See you in the next one. Bye.